added to the game. Hopefully he brings something great to the table. Please don't disappoint, because
it's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
What's up, guys? Master Styles here. Welcome you back to Inside Gaming, your go-to source for all things Eternal Evolution. And today we're gonna take a look at the new Vanguard hero that was added to the game recently, right? New update. You know how it goes. He's new, added to the game. Not gonna do, well, show. I shouldn't say do. Show the summonings because I already did it. The reason why this video is so late is because my wife, she had surgery today. She's doing well. And hit the like button for her because, she is the one that's in charge. If she says no videos, there's no more videos. So you want to hit the like button for her and comment down below best wishes. But anyways, got him here to Immortal 2. This guy, oh my goodness. I was hoping for, something, but I'm looking for it. I'm still looking for it. I'm still wondering where it is. Let's take a look here. So first off, he has his ultimate skill, then he has a common skill, then he has 2 passives. So for me, that sounds like you're not going to be doing a lot of damage, right? Because if you're not doing your ultimate, you're only doing your singular common skill, which is here, right? And this one here, let's just read it. Cover himself and his weapon in a protective shield layer of ice, increasing attack by 45%. That's pretty good. Gains a shield equal to 800% of attack for 6-second duration. He's going to be doing this a lot. The effect is separate from the actual attack, right? Seems like every other 6 seconds, then he can activate it. Then it says, for a talent effect, ally in the same role also receive a shield. It should be for the whole team, right? Because you only have one common skill. You're not going to be doing a lot of damage with just one common skill, right? The exclusive effect, Eternal Frost enhancement for 6 seconds. Basic attack deal additional damage equal to 500% of attack. That should be for the whole team, right? That and the shield should be for the whole team. Because then you'd be a must add for the team, because again, with those 2 effects, that would be amazing, but that's just for yourself. So you being for yourself may not even get you on the team, right? So again, that's what it does there. And of course, there's the ultimate is a little off for me. Sometimes it seems like it's missing, like they need to rework the ultimate, right? And this pulling, and its talent here says pull enemies towards him when dealing damage. I haven't seen it. Maybe it's because it's against the bosses, and when it's happening, there's a lot going on, so you probably won't see it. Exclusive effect, right? Upon activation, immediately activates Eternal Frost. Okay, so he increases attack every time he casts his ultimate, because Eternal Frost gives him the shield and increases the attack, right? Don't really see this guy as a big damage dealer. Neither do I see him as a great support. So what is the point of this hero, right? Why are you here? Okay, let's look at his passives. So he becomes Atlas. He ignores that, right? And he gains. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, this is for the team. It says ally heroes that trigger the ignore death effect gains 40% increased damage and 35% life steal for 5 seconds. The life steal should last for 5 seconds. That's fine. That 40% increase of damage should last for the whole fight. Hear me out here. The reason why I say that is because cheat death, well, we call it ignore death, right? Cheat death. That only happens maybe once or twice per battle. Like if you're, what's her name, Becky, then you can gain an additional one, and of course Myra will give you another one. It would only have made sense that this effect lasts for the whole battle versus 5 seconds. They're not getting continuous cheat death, right? And on top of that, it should stack. This is what would make sense for me. Another reason why you would need to pick him up, but because it's only for 5 seconds, you're not getting that much cheat death. He only have it 1 times per battle. What is 1 times? It's 1 time per battle, right? So he's only going to get this effect once. They need to fix that. No, that should be the whole fight, right? right? It says all allied heroes that trigger the Detonor effect gains 40% damage increase and 35% lifesteal for 5 seconds. Is it both for 5 seconds, or how would you even test if that's real, right? Does it go away or does it stay the same? There's no way to test that. So they have to confirm that. I think that should be the whole fight, right? So he basically gets, for his talent effect, he basically gets a full bar in return, right? Then the invincibility is extended by 3 seconds. Is that for everybody or just himself? Right? That's another thing. That should be for everybody. Like, he has all of the things in his kit that could go for the whole team, and he would be a must add. Another reason, like, all the stuff that's here should be for the team, not just for himself. Because if he's not going to deal damage, what is the point of him being there? He's not protecting the team, right? Like, you got to die to get 40% increase for 5 seconds? Come on now. What else we got going on, right? The typical Vanguard stuff, the Glacier, right? When he goes into that, the damage is just so bad. Like, it's not a big damage where it's like, okay, he goes into this effect and can potentially wipe out the team. Okay, he revives and he gets a full bar with a revive. And then there's times where he's just standing there. There's literally times, you'll probably see it here in the fight, where he's just standing around, right? It says when the Glacier shatters, right, deal additional damage to surrounding enemies equal to 4,000% of attack. I don't see that. I don't see that at all. So again, with this video, it's a little bit different. Before, it's just summoning for him, bring him into battle. I got to use him, got to see where the hiccups are, right? So again, if they wanted to make this guy actual support hero, I would accept the fact that his damage wouldn't be great, because again, he would be a support hero for the Vanguard, and he would actually bring the things that I've been asking for: increase the damage and also protection. All of the protection is there, but it's only for himself. So again, gearing this guy, that's also another thing within itself. I've tried fade out, right? Fade out, HP. I'd probably have to get a HP here. This is what's her name? Cena's gears. I just brought it on here. Don't worry about the high crit rate. That was her gears, and I just didn't want to go in and switch these out because I don't have a 2-set. I don't normally run 2 sets down here, right? Because again, it's hard enough to get HP, right? I think I had HP on somebody else and I just moved them around. But what I'm saying is that I tried fade out because of the Glacier doing some AoE. I assume that, you know, his ultimate is AoE because it does do damage to additional units. I thought about Surge, right? I also went as far as I thought about adding attack speed, right? Because again, if you go to his common skill here, it says down here that basic attacks deal additional damage equal to 500% of attack, right? So again, I'm still playing around with the gears. I'm gonna have to do another video once the Katosian Triangle opens up, and then we'll go into Exotic Expedition and bring him there. Can't really attack Interstellar because again, I'm number 2 there, so I have to wait till somebody attack me and I drop down. Then I can potentially work my way up, right? But again, for this guy, I just feel like if we could have gotten the things that we asked for, he would be a must add. For right now, I'm looking at him like, where am I putting you, right? Am I gonna put you? Well, let's go to the Vanguard team here, and give me a second. So this is the Vanguard team, right? Someone had mentioned to me that it was misleading to run some of the supports that I was running. So I'm like, okay, I'll run the supports and I'm going to run in Hell Arena, right? Let's go to Hell Arena too, right? Because that would be my official Vanguard team. I'm gonna use my official Vanguard team. Let's see, we have it here and he's not even on it, right? This is my defense. This is my official Vanguard team. These are the supports that I'm gonna use. I'm not gonna use the rally to rally drop, and of course using Ravenna for the additional damage. These are the support heroes that I have in there. Obviously I can switch them out, but generally here, right? So let's go to the Vanguards here. He's an option, right? And of course Becky is also an option. right? I was calling her Rose in the last video for some weird reason, right? Similar build. But for me, I'm like, he's not really bringing big damage to the team, right? He's not bringing protection to the team. So now the question I'm asking you, why are you here? Like, are you going to make the team? Yes, you're going to protect Claire here by giving her a shield, but you don't even give her the attack effect. Why didn't you give her the attack effect? That's also another thing, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, why didn't you give the same effect to the person in the row with you? You only gave them the shield. What about the increase to attack? Right? What that should have been, which would have been amazing. Imagine if that every time he puts on that layer, protective layer, he gives the team an increase to attack and an increase to HP. I would even take 20%, right? 20% increase to attack, 20% increase to your HP every time he does that in the last 6 seconds. And it lasts 6 seconds, right? If you're gonna build him for being a support, then make him a support, right? Let's save this. Doesn't really matter. Nobody's really attacking right now, but just having him there, right? So again, let's go into here. We'll run through these. I have a few. Let's start him here. We're just gonna go with the one with attack speed, because again, my thought process is he's gonna use his common skill, then attack speed will speed up the attack rate. So let's see here how he does against this one. We'll do one and see. These things should be easy for you as a new hero. And let's see. Okay, he does some decent damage there, but again, let's see, it should be over here. Okay, because he can do true damage once he casts his ultimate and they're frozen. It does true damage. Okay, you can beat that one. That one's a little bit easier. Let's up it now. Now there's a potential shield. Make sure Durelli's not in there, because Durelli does erase all of these. And of course, I'm not using a proper prototype for him. Don't worry about none of that. That's just in there. Not really worried about that. Let's see how he does here, right? Want to see what he do. So now he's faced against the shield. The thing is, he's not gonna die, right? Because he goes into the ice cube, right? That pops, and it actually killed him. Yeah. Wow. See that? Do you see that, right? You see how much damage that just did? It literally just erased him there, right? Okay, not bad. Maybe I was wrong about the ice cube, right? Or the glacier, whatever you want to call it, right? Let's see. All right, we'll go here. Let's see if he can beat this one. I think this one might be difficult for him, but the thing is, his common skill crit, so he's in a good situation there, right? Because it doesn't crit. Actually, what I would want to try here is actually fade out, right? So here, what I was thinking, because I was like, well, he's already dead. He's in a glacier. Is it gonna do any big damage? No, it did nothing. He was immune to it. That was weird. Why was he immune to it? Go back. Hey, wait, go. And I'm using surge. I need to switch. Let's switch to fade out. Well, he's gonna die. No, I don't want him to die quicker. Let's see. For some reason, it said that he was immune. Can we see that again? Let's watch that again and see. All right, so it does it. It's the multi-punch that's gonna kill him, right? It's coming multi-punch. Oh, he survived the multi-punch this time, interestingly enough. Right? Yeah, last time he didn't. He keeps getting kicked back. That kick is so annoying. All right, here comes the big punch. Can he tank that? Okay, tank that. Multi-punch. All right, almost try to kick him. And sometimes he goes into the glacier first, and then he does the cheat death. In that situation, it seems like he did the cheat death first, and then he'll go into the glacier afterwards. Interesting. So here, and when it comes to the ultimate, the range is so short. I think he should be able to go across the whole map, to be honest, because that's how you were putting it in the. So see, now he goes into the glacier, and it pops. He's immune. So what could the glacier be listed as for why the boss would be immune to it? Okay, so he can survive the multi-punch. He could potentially beat it, right? Because before he couldn't. Huh, interesting. But this is taking forever. Big punch, he can take that. Wait, he had two? What was that? Why did he just go into invincibility again? Maybe he can do it more than once. Right? Well, there's gonna be another multi-punch coming to your face, and I don't think there's nothing in his kit that says he'll go into invincibility, right? Unless that's not working correctly. So let's see. Here we go. Another multi-punch coming to his face right here, and he's dead, right? Okay. So he did cheat that twice, it looked like, right? But I want to see something. I just want to see something real quick. Just real quick. We'll run through it real quick. We ain't gonna go too far. He's already taking damage out the gate, right? So now let's see if the fade out will help him a lot more. Okay, so he's not dead, because now we get to see what happened. Let's see. Because in that last one, he definitely had two cheat deaths. Just waiting for the multi-punch. Can we get the multi-punch out? Okay, see? Right there. He went into invincibility, right? He didn't go into the, I'll just call it the ice cube. Okay, so now he's going to go into the ice cube. He already had one cheat death before. Let's see here. Why is he just standing around? Oh, he's incapacitated. Okay. So he puts it on. Okay, big hit there. Look, looks nice. Let's see his damage. Not like it really matters. So technically, quote unquote, he should die here, right? Because he already used his cheat death. He uses it twice. Interesting. We'll keep an eye on that, right? So here he's gonna die, right? Boom. He didn't survive it this time. So that could come down to Garen. He hasn't beat that. I've tried it. He's not beating that. But again, right? I'm just disappointed in the fact of he could have been good, right? I was testing him out by himself to see what he brings to the table. But when you put him up against the other Vanguard, we'll put him in his HP bill. I actually have it here. Where is it? It's this one. This one has the HP. Yep. We'll go with the HP bill, call it a day, and see what he does when he's up against his peers, right? We could do all Vanguards, right? Claire doesn't really do a lot of damage, but I'll put her in there. We're not gonna go with any. I think he just took Heimdall's HP gear there. Yeah. So let's just see. Not gonna use none of that. Cool thing about this commander that I actually ended up getting was I got HP in the middle, right? HP in the front, Vanguard HP. I also have Vanguard attack and attack in the middle. So whoever is in the middle is going to be sitting real pretty. I was trying to roll for him, but again, it is what it is, right? Everything can't always be perfect. I think he took Heimdall's middle piece here. Did we put that in there? No. That's definitely not the right one. He definitely took it. Let's grab it here. Vigorous. He should have two, because he took one that was Heimdall's. Attacking HP. It's this one. This is Heimdall's. I know it. But yeah, there we go. And then now he doesn't have it, which is annoying. Oh my goodness. There you go. See, he has two. Why does he have two? Oh, that's fade out. There we go. Because that gear that I had set up there was already had Heimdall Vigorous in the middle. All right, so let's just see how he does here, right? Not really expecting much in terms of damage. I've been using them and I already know what to expect. So again, because you only have one common skill, most of your damage is going to come from your ultimate, and it's going to take you a while to cast your ultimate. This is why I was saying possibly maybe attack speed may be the way to go, right? He does have what he needs for his shortcoming, the fact that he increases his basic attack. I would love for you to give that to the team, my boy, right? That'd be nice. And as you can see, he's so far back that by the time he even casts his ultimate, everybody already did 2 or 3 ultimates, right? And for me, I kind of want to bring him there. even though he's gonna get destroyed. We might as well, right? Look, that's where his damage is, right? Say what? Awaken. It's not. We're not really comparing that, because again, I can hear somebody saying that, oh, you're comparing an Mortal 2 hero to Awaken 9 and Awaken 8, right? Heroes. No, that's not it. It's not even about what they can do. It's about what you can do, right? What is he bringing to the table? His damage is not even close to any of them, right? It's one thing if you were keeping up. Even Claire is putting up numbers, and normally she don't do well here for some strange reason. She got a little bit better, right? But again, I think the biggest miss with this hero for me personally, it's just the fact that you have all of these juicy things in your kit, but you don't want to share it with the team. So I know in the previous video I said that he's one of the boys. He's not. He's not one of the boys. I'm sorry. Because if you were one of the boys, you'd be sharing that with the team. So you're not. I'm going to have to take that back. And normally I don't. So in this situation, damage is terrible. Supportability, meh, right? So again, outside you being the needed stat stick for this, I could put in Deji and she's gonna do a lot better than you being a stat stick, right? So again, I don't know. I don't know what the intent is. I feel like if they rework him, right, go back in and just change all of that stuff over to being for the team, he would be a must add. Right now, I'm at a get a copy, and if you want to bring him to Immortal, I'll leave that decision up to you. Do I regret doing it? Not really. You know, I had the resources to do it. I'll even show you guys. See, boom. I have 300 tickets still sitting there, right? And I did 240, right? So again, it's not a matter of resources for me. I do these things for you guys to see what you should do, right? Leave the decision up to you. Like I said, he has the potential, like in terms of his skills, like his skills are good if they were working for the team. I'm gonna keep reiterating that. Now we'll hop into PvP. Before we even go into that, let's just look at something here. I just want to show you something. And for me, look at all of these L's. You see all of these L's, right? All of those L's is me trying to figure out how to beat that Vanguard team using the Vanguards. And this is why I'm not a fan of Vanguards. Just so you know, I don't like Vanguards at all. Sorry, man. I know you love your Vanguards, but I don't like them at all. It's been 8 months since I've been back here using Vanguards in PvP. I can't remember if I used Vanguards when Heindel was awakened. Probably not, because I didn't really awaken him. So definitely not. The last time I did Vanguards in PvP was with Becky. So that was 8 months ago. So let's hop over to the friendlies here. So, okay, summoners. It depends, right? We can beat them, but it all depends. Let's see what we got. 4 increase to damage, of course, and of course some attack speed, interestingly enough. Some HP and increase to shielding and healing. What do we have going on? We have one of these, which we definitely need. Let's decrease that shielding and healing. We'll erase that, nullify that, and of course, I want to run this one here. Damage reduction. I got rid of the accuracy that I had on him. I'm like, those stuns, we'll get those. We could go this way, 10 million, or yeah, I think I'm gonna go with all HP and see how that goes, right? Yeah, we'll go with all HP. For him, it's tough because you'll go this way and then it just ends up being all around bad, right? So again, the main person here is gonna be Heindel, right? Heindel Ares. This guy, his damage is good sometimes. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Let's just see how they do. I haven't fought this team yet. Who is that? Oh yeah, it would be great if we kill her too. Let's kill all of the summons you can, right? The biggest problem with this one is going to be Deji at the end. If we can take out Anpu, that'd be great. He's dead, right? Is he in the glacier? I don't know. right? This is what happens. If you could see him, he's in the glacier still. He comes out. When he comes out of the glacier, oddly enough, he has no HP, right? I see Amat's big old crocodile, so we're in trouble. So that's at least an Awaken 5 Amat, right? Yeah, where's the tornado? And yeah, we lost this one. Yep, which is okay. It's understandable. Yeah, we're gonna lose. So, yeah. Okay, so let's actually take a look at what's going on here. So as you can see, he actually did more damage than Claire. Huh. A Claire does increase our damage. Maybe. Let's run. I want to run that again. Let's try that again. So let's see here. So wow. I thought that thing interrupted the Dorgon drop. But I guess not. So now we're not doing nothing to them. We might have to increase our HP here. Well, the reason why I have the reduction to melee is because of Interstellar, right? And this one, yeah, we're not doing nothing to them. We're just not. I don't see it. Even switching to Becky is not gonna do much here. I can hear it go to Fiona. No, we're not going to Fiona because again, Fiona would help a lot. I don't even know what awaken level this Ama is, right? At least 5. We know that. Fiona is for, well, fine. I said I wasn't gonna go there. Let's just go there. We'll go to Fiona because I can hear it. Why ain't she using Fiona? Because again, Fiona is going to be on the assassin team. But let's just see if this helps. It probably won't. Again, we still gotta deal with that. That's 1. And with this time now, we're not doing that much damage to them. We have invincibility, but Anpu can remove it. We already lost her. He's already dead. The sculpture, he actually gets in the way. Interesting. And then it pops. Can he at least kill something? No, it didn't pop. It didn't do nothing. So you see it there. It blew up or whatever it's supposed to do, right? And it did nothing. So we're not beating this thing. Okay. Vanguards. That's literally all I'm gonna say every time we lose. Vanguards. Right? Let's keep moving. Okay. Now we'll go against some Vanguards, right? I'll go back to Claire, just for the sake of it. And we'll go back to Moz. I'm trying to keep it as neutral as I would run my actual Vanguard as Canis. No. Fine, Canis is in there. Leave me alone. Okay. See, look at that. She got one additional cheat debt. And the one thing I was running into against, we'll eventually go against the energy team, is the same problem that I have. Is that the support is just vulnerable. They're like sitting ducks out there. They just get picked off, right? So this situation, you could chop it up to it being Canis, right? Look at his damage. So he doesn't do much in PvE, and he doesn't do anything in PvP. What is the point of this hero? That's the question I'm asking. If he gave all the things that I was asking for, right? You could at least remove some shields, man. Do something. Remove some invincibility. Do something. Like, show me something. At least you survived. Right? Granted, Canis helped out there, but I'm not going to go back. We already won that one. We'll take our win there. What do we have here? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I'm still trying to figure it out. If you can let me know down in the comments, I would appreciate it, and I'll love you forever. Let's go back to Maz. Maz is there because he's a 6th hero, and he also does a 20% increase to your max HP in PvP. That's why Maz is there. If I had another option, I would go with them versus Maz. I need to bring Maz to Awaken 10 so he could just bring on those additional damage. I can actually do it, but do I really want to though? Not really. Not really at all. But this should be a fight that they should win easily, right? Nobody should die, right? This should be an easy fight. But yeah, here we are struggling and Maz dies. Okay. Because again, right, what I'm thinking about is also in Hell Arena. Because in Hell Arena, Sometimes the tiebreaker is how many heroes you have left to life. Summoners, no, too low. Okay, let's switch over to some energy here, and you'll see kind of the problem I'm having with the energy team. So with the energy team, we start off Akai, okay, he's trapped in there. They also have Ravenna, okay, so you know they're gonna have most likely the increase in damage. And look, just like that, my support is completely gone, which is not a surprise, because I told you that. This is the problem with the Vanguards. They have no way to protect their own support. Now imagine if there was somebody who could protect the team, right? Who could do that? Maybe if the new hero brought that, right? Giving them cheat that, right? Giving them an additional cheat that, right? Zamara doesn't have cheat that. I don't know why she don't have it, and we're gonna end up losing this one. Heindel, no. Even if you're awake in 10, my boy. Okay, Heindel. Okay, you got the whole SP and this. What's her name? Ravenna. Removing shields. I love to see that. Come on now. Come on now, Heindel. Vanguards. That's all I have to say. Vanguards. And by the way, disclaimer. Just disclaimer. We're gonna face another energy team here. My Vanguards are not that great. By the way, just so you know. So we'll run this one again and see. I don't know how much of this I can go through. Do I really want to bring him to Immortal 5? No. Dead. Well, somebody's going to tell me in the comments what I'm doing wrong. And hopefully it helps. He's dead. Is he in the glacier? Yes, he's in the glacier. Let's see what it does. It does nothing because they're out of range. Where was the pull-in, right? He's supposed to do some type of pull-in when he casts his ultimate. This one's a little bit better because there's no Seikai, and I don't think I've seen Akai either, so they should be able to beat up on Ravenna here. And they could lose this situation too. If this Ravenna would actually get this ultimate off, they could end up mess around and lose this. The only reason why they haven't is because she actually has, I'm telling you, like, you see how much damage she's pumping out? It's just like she keeps getting stunned. If she wasn't getting stunned, they would lose this fight. She's dead actually, so it's over. And see, he ended up dying. Yep. So again, what is the point of this hero? And I think we're gonna leave. No, we have one more. This one is even worse than all of the other two combined, because this one here is going to just play through it. Just play through it. So they have take. You already know you cannot easily one-shot him. You could do big damage to him, yes, but it's gonna take some time. So everybody over there except for what's her name, Miranda, and she already got her layers on. Heindel's just not helping me. It's my Heindel, okay? I'll blame. Ooh, okay, we getting some damage going. Who's this? Somebody's lighting up. If we could have just kept them in that stun there, yeah, it's over for us. As soon as I saw that pull in, I know it was done. It looked great. Typical Vanguard. Okay, I'll leave it at that because we're gonna have to come back and we're gonna do this again, and I'll see if I can make some adjustments and just improve. So overall, right now, where he is, if they could just change those things that I asked for, where make all of the effects that he does for himself for the team, it would be a must-add. For right now, I'm like, get a copy and wait and see if they make any changes to him. If they don't make a change to him, it's just, I wouldn't even call him a stat stick because you're just taking up space, my boy. And no, you're not one of the boys. You're not. He looks cool. He does. He looks amazing, right? He looks so cool. Like, you know, got the cape. Look at the drip, though. Like, what? Amazing, right? He looks so cool, but just drop the ball when it comes to you being selfish. Wish you were for the team. If you were for the team, you would definitely, most definitely be a part of the squad for a very long time because of all the additional effects and also giving those effects to the support. It's sad to say, right? where a new hero comes out and you're thinking about awakening and what his possibilities could be in terms of awakening. Giving all of those effects there to the team would have made this hero so much better. And I'm gonna leave it at that. So if you made it this far in the video, the word of the day is disappointment. I think again, that's twice now we've been disappointed. He has the potential to be a good support hero for the Vanguards, but they missed the ball in making it only for himself, right? So if you're new around here, make sure you hit the subscribe button for updates, guys. The ultimate tier list of Fun to Play series is there. It's down in the playlist section. You'll find it, right? For those that are rocking with me, let me know how your summoning went. I think I got 3 for 240, right? And then the rest I just did jeans and then grab a couple copies from the store. That's how I got to where I am, right? Let me know in the comments how you feel about this hero here, because I'm just sad I know, right? Literally I know. I was, excited, and then I seen the kit and I was like, okay. But then I saw the damage and I was like, oh my goodness, this is not great. But without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video. Peace.